So now to share with you how simple it is to add prices and subscriptions to your lessons. So what I'll do is I'll go to Easy Digital Downloads, click right here, all downloads. Now, Easy Digital Downloads has a function where you can duplicate what you have so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So let's say all my different courses, I want to have $9.99, et cetera, et cetera. So what I could go down here is just duplicate that. So I'll keep it very simple. I'll just call it course 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's call this course 2. Now here's what you have to pay attention to. Where is this going to? So we're going to say $9.99 a month as opposed to a year or daily or weekly. Okay, you can set this up. How many times does it repeat? Is there a sign-up fee? Maybe you want to have a $59 sign-up fee, which I use for some of my portals, by the way, to great effect. Now, this particular case is monthly, so I change this to monthly down here. Now, what I have to do from here, which is very simple, is I need to tell it how this is going to be set up. Now, really cool, this is where you can also set up any kind of cross-sell. So the person that bought this is also going to buy that. You can also set up things to be in a bundle, et cetera, et cetera. Now, in addition to a global terms of use, you can also do a terms of use for that particular product. You can also tie this into your MailChimp account or any other account. You can also create a QR code. So if you can have this on a billboard or a person's iPhone, they can just scan it in and get access to the course. So these are the different courses. Not just generically have them set up as course 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, et cetera, et cetera. Now, by default, you probably want to feature your newest course, which of course would be this course here. But then I can come over to the right, order by the oldest first, oldest course, or I can sort by price, or I can sort by anything in A to Z, Z to A, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now, here's the cool part. You can set up a feature that says, hey, if you add 3 of these to your cart, you're going to get 20% off or 30% off. Let me share with you how simple this is to set up. So I'm going to go to my back end here. Now, keep in mind, everything for Easy Digital Downloads is under Downloads. And from Downloads, we're going to go to Volume Discounts. Now, I found this very helpful with selling. It's great, 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 because it takes the guesswork out of it. You don't have to guess, well, this product, that product. So you could simply say, I'm going to add a new volume discount. I'm going to say if you put 3 in your cart, so let's say 3 or more. Okay, so if I put 3 or more in the cart, I'm going to give somebody 20% off. And create. Now, this is just the stuff with the program that unfortunately I can't control, but it says leave page. That's fine. This comes up by default. They haven't fixed that, but it does work. I'm going to leave page. Okay, so now if you look at that, you will see that I've added this 3 or more. Now watch this. This is totally cool. It's a no-brainer. Refresh the page. So you could have a display, you could have a pop-up that says, hey, add 3 to the cart and get 20% off. So I'm going to say, I'm going to add this one, continue shopping, and this one. Now I'm intentionally adding 2 to share with you how this works. Okay, so if I go to, I should have, actually my mistake there. Let's add this one and proceed to checkout. Meant to say 2. Okay, right there, 3 more discount. $5.99 off, $23.98 is your total. Now watch this. If I remove this, it doesn't give me the discount. Pretty cool. So now the other thing you could do, you could basically give this as a gift. I can't tell you how many sales I've got through the gift of education. Education giving is very important. Like Valentine's Day was yesterday. I can't tell you how many courses I sold as a Valentine gift. So if you click here, you can just fill this out at the bottom, et cetera, one step at a time. So that's really cool. Now, let's say want to create my own coupon. Let me share with you how simple it is to create a coupon. Now, once again, adding a discount code is really simple. What's really cool about this setup is I could generate 20, 30, 40 batch codes. So if I want to basically do email marketing through, say, my MailChimp or other autoresponders that support that, you could basically send each person a one-off code so they can't duplicate or give it to their friends. In this particular case, I'm just going to create a generic code. Now, what I typically do is if I'm going to target a code for, say, Twitter, then I'd probably put TWIT, the name of the code, and I'm going to keep this really simple. Okay, so I'm just going to call this my new code 20. Then I'll come down here and say my new code 20 for 20% off. Now you can do percentages or you can do dollar amounts. I'm going to do percentage, 20% off. Now I'll go into great detail in another video, but right now if I don't affect any of these changes, it will affect every product, every course you have. But you could specifically offer coupons just for that particular course. Okay, so you can do that with the drop-down menu. So I come down here, I add the code. Okay, I come up here, I copy the code. There's my code. I'm going to copy that. So if I go back to the checkout, refresh the page. Now, in the back end, which is really cool about this, you can apply multiple discounts. So as an example, you get a discount because a person added more than one. So let me share with you how that works. So if I go back to my page, so my courses, let's pick this course and proceed to checkout. So what that's going to do for me is that's going to give me my discount. Now if I come down here and I add that discount, okay, it's going to add that discount to my product. Okay, pretty cool stuff. So you could, in the back end, you can say allow the person to use multiple discounts. Now here's the really cool part. This is I find this very exciting. I'm going to take this. Okay, so let's go to a new site. Let's actually open this up in new browser. Okay, now what you can do is I could say question mark discount equals name of the code. So what you can do with that, which is really cool, is you can then take this and send that to somebody in an email. Now, if you want to take this one step further, what that will do for you is you can put this into a shortcode like google.gl or Bitly. You can put that into a shortcode as well, so you don't have this long-winded code. You can also use this for affiliate marketing. You can assign this code for that particular affiliate. Now, here's the thing I want you to get excited about. Okay, so the cool thing about affiliate marketing is some people are just Weisenheimers. Smart asses will say, "Oh, I don't want that person to get the credit for this. I'm going to delete this information." Well, if you tie it to a discount code, they're shooting themselves in the foot because they're not going to get the discount. So this is really cool stuff. So therefore, I can take that discount code and I can put it into a Twitter account. Again, I'd probably do a code shortener. So if this code is tied to an affiliate, that affiliate not only is going to get the percentage that you pay them, but their clients are going to get a discount, and they can't play games with it because most affiliate codes, people are smart to know, I don't want to pay this affiliate. I'm just going to delete this information here. Okay, but if you tie to a discount code, that's very smart. Now watch this. This is really cool stuff. So let's say that I go to a brand new, I'm going to open up a separate browser window. So here I am, a separate browser window, and you really appreciate this. Okay, so simply go to the site. So now I'm on the site. All the person has to do is shop. So I'm going to come here. There's no code. Remember, they don't have to go to that page. They could simply, if you have it tied to all your products, watch this. So now I could say, okay, I want to get this. Continue shopping. I want to get this, and proceed to checkout. Okay, so that coupon code is automatically applied to their purchase. How cool is that? That's really going to boost your sales because this is something you can't do with other platforms. Again, Udemy is great, but Udemy doesn't give you this little patois of information to be able to do something like this. So this is really cool stuff. So if they decide to go back and shop for more, they're going to get 20% off depending on the coupon code that you set up. Now let me share with you how to generate codes, multiple codes. Now, if you want to generate multiple discount codes, it's really this simple. You come down here to generate codes. You pick how many codes you want to generate. So I'll just do 5. I'm going to generate 5 different codes. Name the code. I'll call it my batch 20. Now, how do you want to distribute the codes? You want letters, numbers, hashtags, how many digits you want it to be. Okay, so you could say, okay, I want to give 25% off for this particular code. Now again, the cool thing about these could be one-off codes. Now, here's where you decide what you want to apply it to. So I can come in here and I can apply it to individual courses, or if I leave it blank, it will apply to all the courses. Okay, so I can also say, do I want to apply it to a selected discount for those downloads or the entire purchase, et cetera, et cetera. You do a start date, end date, minimum amount in order to get the discount. So let's say you want to say, okay, you have to spend at least $200 or $79 or whatever. How many times do you want to use it? So this is just for one use. It's only for one customer. So if I generate the codes, it's going to take a second to do this, but this is really cool stuff. So now you can individual codes. So this is the name of the code, that's the actual code itself. Now, how do I make this work for email capturing? So if you want to capture emails and give a discount, this is really, really cool. Let me show you this to you. So what I could do, I can export these codes I just generated to a CSV file. So let's go ahead and do that. So here's my batch of codes. I'm going to take these 5 codes. There's going to be 20 codes, 30 codes, 40 codes. Let's get to copy those. Command C, Control C, copy. Now I'm going to paste this. Now you're really going to love this because this is when I found out you could do this. This really made a difference. So let me share with you how this works. Okay, so I took these codes and I put these codes. I'm going to copy and paste them into a license. Now I'm just doing this as an example. This is not really a true license, but let me share with you what Easy Digital Downloads will do for you. So let's pick one of our downloads. So let's say I want to say, hey, if you buy this product, you can get 25% off your next purchase. The next time you buy something, you get 25% off. So I'm going to apply this to say course 6. So I'm going to edit this. Now you can do this generically for everything, but I just want to share with you a concept. So I get down here, and one of the choices I have is something called create license. So I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to take this license. Now, this is for if you're going to sell like plugins or something like this. So this information you can ignore. I'm going to get down here, and I'm going to paste those discount codes because that's exactly how we're going to use the discount code. Now, what you would have, once that discount code gets printed out, you might have a disclaimer here that says, hey, here's how to use the code, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you can put whatever information you want here when the person basically buys that product. Okay, so this is the code for, again, we did it for all the courses, but let's just say we just did it for a certain course. So if they buy course 5, they're going to get a special deal. So I update that. Okay, so now I'm going to go and purchase course 5. Okay, so add course 5. Now, of course, you want marketing material or a pop-up menu or anything that says, because if you don't tell people what you're doing, they're not psychic. They can't figure it out. Okay, so I click right here to purchase this. I'm going to continue shop, or I'm going to go to checkout. Okay, now that was course 5. I'm just going to remove these other courses. I'm also going to remove the discount. Okay, so now if I go here and I check out purchase, so this is now going to generate a license code, your discount code right there. Now, we can change this to say discount code, okay? This is just generic off the shelf. It says license code. So how do I make that work? So now I can come here for my next purchase, next time I buy something from this wonderful website we developed. So I can now say, okay, I want to get a discount. So I can come up here, go back to the purchases. This could be next week, next month. Now keep in mind, did you put a time lapse on your coupon? Did you say you have to do this within 30 days, et cetera, so people can do that? Okay, so I want to purchase course 6. So now I take that course 6 and I apply my discount. Boom, there's my discount. Now, here's the cool part. If I go ahead with this purchase and purchase this, now keep in mind, I'm not getting a software discount because that was on 6, so I'm just gonna have my normal stuff here. This is the discount that was applied, so you can keep track of that. Now, here's the really cool part about this. If I go back to my product, so let's go back to downloads here, and let's go to course 6, because that's the course where we put the codes inside of. So watch this. It automatically, we had 5 discount codes. We should now have 4 discount codes because it took that away. My mistake, by the way, that was course 5. But you'll see that that code is now gone. So what you'll have to do is give yourself enough room to, I probably wouldn't put 5 codes in there unless you're getting like no traffic to your site. I'd probably put like 100 codes or 150 and then just keep on top of that. Now, if you run out of codes, what's going to happen, it's going to automatically generate a code if you have this kept on by default. If you have your generate code and you have no codes in there, it's going to generate a code for you automatically. But unfortunately, that code's not working. That code is not going to work because you didn't set it up in your discounts. Okay, so does that make sense? So once again, I just want to overextend or anyway, I just want to say that this is a great program. It's a great system. Easy digital downloads. And we haven't talked about the affiliate marketing plan. So the big advantage to having your own platform is you have complete control over the buying experience. You have complete control over upgrading, downgrading, selling, et cetera, et cetera. Now, what you can also do is you can offer an incentive on the first month. You can say, okay, the first month I get the first 10 days free. The first month I get 50% off, then it's a regular fee. Or you could say if you're new, let's say you're doing a yearly subscription. I do this all the time. So let's say I have a yearly subscription of a bundle that's $129, but if they buy that same subscription next year, it's 20% off, 40% off. You could set that up in your back end. This program is so sophisticated. You could do whatever you want with this. Now, I have tons and tons of training videos to help and assist you. So I just want to share with you that this is the way to go. If you want a platform that works, no brainers, always updated, WordPress savvy, this is the program for you. I'm not disputing to jump ship from Udemy or Skillshare or all the other platforms. They're great, they're wonderful, but this is a better way to control your income. Take it one step at a time, especially if you tie this into an affiliate marketing plan. Again, my name is Robert Farrell. Thank you very much for being here at Carpe Diem 2018.